Hey guys, Bobby from the Berkshires. We are on the track and we're gonna drop some pounds. You know, I was thinking as we come out of the winter months, I don't know about you, but I know I probably ate too much and too many snacks, those little Debbie's, you know what I mean? So I'm like, we're coming into, it's still spring officially here in the Berkshires in Massachusetts. Summer's not officially here, and I always walk anyway, but I know sometimes it's tough to walk. Like if you have a hard time exercising, I know sometimes it's tough. So I thought I like to walk anyway, and in a lot of my videos I'm walking. But I was just thinking last night, I need to make a video. I need to talk about coming into the summer. A lot of us have gained some weight, eating probably too much during the winter months, right? And summer's coming. We want to look better. We want to feel better. So we need to walk, right? So I'm like, I need to get to the track, right? I like to walk a lot of places. You know, I like to walk up at the trail, up by the lake, by the water is nice. So listen, today, as I share my thoughts on my journey, going overseas, finding a wife, you know, I found a wife. I ended up in the Philippines, and I found the most beautiful girl in the world. She really is. She just makes me smile. My future wife, Emmy Jones, well, her name's Emmy Rose Lamasco, but it's going to be Jones. Anyway, I thought coming into the summer months, I can remind you and all of us and myself again to whatever you do. I like to walk a lot because I messed up my knee because I ran for years. So now I'm walking a lot. I probably need to ease up on the snacks, the little Debbie's and all that stuff. Maybe you do too, right? So I thought just to remind us, as a reminder, like, let's go for a walk, man. While I'm talking about my journey overseas to find a wife, let's walk. While I'm talking, maybe this will inspire you to like get off the couch, put down the snacks for a minute, and like go for a walk. You know what I mean? Look, I'm just saying, whatever exercise you do, people run, go to the gym. I get that. I did that for years, right? Now I walk a lot because I have a messed up knee, but I can still walk, right? And any exercise is good. A walk every day, man, you're rejuvenated. I love going for a walk, a couple a day if I can, you know. And at the end of the day, I feel really good. A few miles of a walk is really good, any exercise. So my thought for today, before I get into my beautiful Emmy, is everybody, let's go for a walk. Every day, it's summertime, it's spring still officially, let's go for a walk. So I'm at the track. It's actually called Taconic Track. It's a high school track, right? They just redid it, it's really nice. And high school's over there. And I come here often to walk. You know, I used to run here too for years. So yeah, my thoughts today, amongst other things, is let's get back into shape. Let's put down the snacks for a minute. I'm talking to myself, you know. Put down the snacks just for a little bit. Summer's here. We wanna feel and look good, right? So yeah, I was thinking about that last night, and why I was reminded that we need to walk more or exercise more is as I'm making these videos, I look at the videos and I can tell that I've put on a bunch of lbs, right? A bunch of pounds. I'm like, man, I've gained weight over the winter, and I'm like, oh geez. Then I'm like, well, we need to walk more. We need to exercise more as we come into the summer. So that's what reminded me, is me looking at the videos and saying, man, I am chunky, all right? And so anyway, so let's just start. The hardest thing about exercise, I can tell you from someone who exercised, who was at the gym my whole life, the hardest thing about exercise is just starting. So let today be the day, right? It's still springtime. Let today be the day. Don't make up for lost time or anything like that. Just start today, right? Just put down the snacks, find somewhere where you can walk, even if it's in your own neighborhood. If you can walk around your block and stuff, if you can't get to a track, wherever you're at, find a place where you can walk for, you know, 15, 20, 30 minutes would be great, right? If you have time. Sometimes you have to do it after work or whatever, whatever's convenient for you. So yeah, let today be the day that we shed some pounds, we trim up, we feel better, so we look a little bit better, and yeah, I exercise my whole life. I played sports, I ran for years. Now I walk all the time. So I'm just saying, let today be the day. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about any of that. My chunky face and all my chunkiness. I'm going to ease up on the snacks and the food, and I'm going to walk even a little bit more. So yeah, let today be the day as let's walk together. All right. So my thoughts, I was talking with Emmy yesterday, and I'm just so attached to her. You all know that. We were talking last night, and she is so beautiful. I just can't wait to see her. You know, obviously you know that. Okay, that reminds me. Yesterday, I made a correction on a few videos that I made, and I think in my shorts. Yesterday I said it was 90 and a wake up until I'm on the plane seeing Emmy, but that was wrong. Yesterday was 89 days and a wake up till I'm on the plane to see Emmy. So that means today, drum roll please, 88 days and a wake up, and I'm on the plane to the Philippines to see Emmy Rose, my future wife, God willing, right? I pray that's his plan for us, and I think it is. And I just adore that girl. I posted some pictures of her this morning, and that I have on my fridge, and she's just so beautiful. Her smile just makes me smile so much, and I'm so thankful and blessed that we met. I'm in the Berkshires in the United States. She's in the Philippines. It's about 9,000 miles. I went on this journey to find a wife overseas. I just checking. I'm like, let me just try. I have no idea. I never thought in a million years that I would meet anybody. I just thought, you know, my friend found a wife in Thailand. I'm like, let me just try this. It's possible. Went on a dating app, and you all know the story, right? And after a few weeks, I met Emmy, and we've clicked ever since. We celebrated our 2-month anniversary on the 9th, just the other day. And I am excited. I'm excited, happy, smiling, even with these chunky cheeks, right? I'm excited too about this Let's Walk Day. Today's really the Let's Walk Day, and let this be the first day of spring for us who have put on a few pounds, and we want to walk and exercise and drop some pounds so we can feel better and look better. And yeah, so praise the Lord. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, 88 days and a wake up, and I'm on the plane. I leave out of JFK, go to Seoul, and then from Seoul to Cebu, Philippines. So yeah, I can't wait. It's almost surreal that I'm doing this, and so it's pretty, I'm excited. Like I talk about all the time, I'm all those emotions: nervous, scared, fear, anxious. I'm all of those things. It's all good. I was telling Emmy, we were talking last night, and it's so beautiful here in the Berkshires, right? Even on this track. I was talking to Emmy last night, and I was telling her, since we started talking, her and I haven't stopped smiling. You know, even making this decision, I always talk about this, making the decision to go overseas and everything that comes with that, the weight of that, financial, emotional, mental, I always talk about that too. Even with the weight of all this, I haven't stopped smiling. And all of those things, the weight that I carry making this big decision, the weight really does get less and less. The more that I am falling more in love with her, the more I care and falling in love with her, the less anxious and all fear and all that, the less I have. And I was talking about the visa. Nothing's going to keep us apart. I say, well, I'm worried about the visa. Like, how long is it going to take before she can get here? I don't care about that. Whatever we have to do, if I have to go there a little bit longer and then she comes here, but we'll be together, so I'm not worried about it. So, yeah, so, anyway, so, last night she looked so pretty. I think I posted she was wearing a dress. I think it was a black or a blue dress. And so I posted a picture on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram of her. I just love showing pictures of her, and because she's so beautiful, right? And I'm so blessed. I might be the happiest man in the world, I think, right? So, and I'm coming out of a season, you all know, where it wasn't a good season. I was dreading life, working, just meaningless. I was just, you know, and it's funny because people that knew me didn't think I was really sad. But deep down, I was. You know, because you all know that I was a drinker, and I just decided when I got sober that I got serious, and I wanted to find a wife. And every time I met a girl the last few years, I'm always thinking, is she wife material? Like, because I wanted to settle down. Done wasting time, you know that. I wanted to find a wife. And so, where was I going with that? Yeah, you know me, I'm always losing my train of thought. So, well, it all comes to this. I was in a long season, where I wasn't happy. And then coming to meet Emmy through the course of events, to meet on the dating app and all that stuff, and then meeting her, and then really clicking, and then she smiles all the time. She sends me songs that are just so nice and sappy and cute, right? About how she's found the right guy, and like she's so happy about our future, our wedding, our marriage, you know, our seeing each other, right? That's the next step. 88 days in a wake up, guys. Yes. I hope right now, like before I say a few other things, I hope that you don't put down the coffee, keep drinking the coffee, but I hope you eat just half of the snack or whatever you're eating, you put it down, and you're heading out to go for a walk. Just let's walk together. That's what I'm saying. Let's walk together. As I'm talking in the morning, through the spring and summer, I'm going to take you guys to see the Berkshires, like I have been showing you a bunch of different videos. But in those videos, I'm going to be walking. I'm going to make it a point to mention, listen, hey, get up. Let's go for a walk. You can listen to me talk, and sometimes I'm crying and whining about not seeing Emmy. I'm talking about my hopes and my dreams and my future and my fears. I'm talking about all that. But while I'm doing it, let's walk. All right? All right. So I hope that you're up and you're out the door and you're listening to me talk, and I'm encouraging you to go for a walk. So, and one thing, bring a bottle of water. Every time I walk, I always at least drink a bottle of water. I used to have this saying, 30 in a liter, meaning walk at least 30 minutes, a little exercise 30 minutes, and drink at least a liter or a bottle of water every time. And I always did that for years. So as you walk, make sure you drink. I know some people don't like water, but get a bottle of water in while you're walking. Just sip on it, and just before you're done walking, drink the whole bottle. So anyway, it's good. Being hydrated is really good. The only thing, obviously, if you drink a lot of water, especially summer's coming, you have to pee a lot, right? But I feel so good when I always drink I try to drink about 3 liters. So 6 bottles of water, like I'm drinking, especially when I'm working, right? I'm delivering food. I drink a bottle after a bottle after a bottle. I think for me, it goes back to my drinking years. Because I drink liquor, I drink liquid all the same. Even when I drank alcohol, I drank it fast. So now I drink water, Coke Zero, juice. I drink it fast too. So it's the same thing. But so, and I like water. So anyway, walk 30 minutes at least, and bring a bottle of water. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. I looked at the numbers on all the channels, and people are every day, more and more people are deciding to come on this journey with me and listen to my thoughts and listen to my thoughts and everything that I'm going through as I leave the United States to go to the Philippines to meet my future wife. And I never thought in a million years I would say that, but yeah, here I am saying it, right? Yeah, a lot more people every day on all the platforms are coming and joining me and all of us on this journey, right? And listening to me talk about really my deep love for this girl already. So this fear, when you really start to love somebody, especially in this case, it's so unique. I haven't physically seen her yet. I won't see her. We will have been talking for 6 months. I talked about that the other day. I'll get there on our 6-month anniversary of just talking on video. Never have holding hands or kissed. I never did that in my whole life. And so I'm nervous and anxious, but I was talking to her last night. I was like, I can't wait till we kiss. I was saying that too the other day. Because when you kiss somebody, you know what I mean? But I can't imagine not when I kiss her that I'm I know I'm just going to want to keep kissing her. The best kiss with her is probably going to be the one I'm doing and the next one, right? You know, like, I'm just going to probably love kissing her. And so her smile, I just can't wait to be with her while she's smiling. So I'm that guy that's sappy, in love guy, smiling all the time. Man, when I was coming out of the season, over the years, you know, when you come out of a bad relationship, you always see those people that are smiling and kissing. You're like, give me a break already. You know, I was talking about that the other day. Now I'm that guy, right? That's in that relationship and that's happy. I'm going to go with it because, you know, life changes and stuff. And I know I want to share my life with somebody that I trust, somebody that I love, somebody that we want the same things in life. I'm tired of, you all know what I'm going to say. Not, you know, when you're in the wrong relationship, and I've been in a lot of good ones, but I've been in relationships where either I wasn't ready, you know, I was drinking a lot too, so I was messing things up. There was a lot of girls, I feel so bad. I always say, like, there's girls I haven't seen in years, and I owe them an apology for my drinking years. I did so many crazy things, and a lot of the girls stayed with me. I don't know why. They probably knew I was, you know, deep down I'm a good guy. I just couldn't stop drinking. But they stayed and they held on, but they're long gone and now I'm sober. But yeah, where was I going with that again? I want to share. I'm excited to share my life with somebody that I don't have to worry about who's going to just jet and leave. I've had that happen a few times, you know, and I've been the one to do it too. But I want somebody who's, and I found her. I really have no doubt. She's the one that's going to be faithful and loving. She's so worried about me eating already. She wants to cook and make dinner for me. Like, a Filipino women in general in that culture, they want to be a wife to the right guy. And I can tell you the difference in this situation. I've been with a lot of girls, right, over the years, but I never been with a Filipino woman who she has such deep traditional values, you know what I mean? She's not perfect, I'm not perfect, we're both broken, by the way, but I think together we're perfect. Just the time we've been talking, and it's that newness, you know, when you first get together, and the potential, and already having a love for each other. Like, I'm falling in love with her, she's falling in love with me, and I think she feels safe and secure, like a woman should be, right? She feels that she can trust and depend on me. I see that, like, in her face, like she's, you know, she feels like, and she can today. For years I was such a drunk, you could never depend on me. But today, the Lord has changing that. I haven't arrived. I'm growing and maturing, but Emmy looks at me, and the thing she says to me is, because when we've been talking for over 2 months, she can trust me, depend on me. She knows that I will protect her, I will provide for her, and I will love her like a princess, right? And I told her last night, my job is to keep you smiling. I want to see that smile all the time. And when she's not smiling, I need to make sure she stops smiling again, right? So yeah, I'm over 21, I'm over 31, I'm over 41. I didn't think I didn't think I would meet somebody and have these kind of feelings at this point, you know what I mean? And then I run into this Filipino girl, and it's just been so really good, you know what I mean? It's just been so nice, and her family likes me. Listen, for years, I promise you, no moms and dads wanted me to come back into the house to see. They weren't happy that I was with their daughter, I promise you. Her family generally, I just see them on video, I get that. They don't, you know, they haven't seen me physically in person, but just me talking to her and her talking to her parents about me and her sister, and they're really happy that she's with me. Like, I'm a foreigner, they call us foreigners, and they're really happy that she's with me. And I'm just so lucky. I really don't deserve her. I'm thinking the Lord saved in my life the best for last, I think. I know. I think that's, I'm going to marry this girl and love this girl until glory, right? And treat her, I said this too before, I want to treat her like I wanted to all of the girls in my life, but I was unable to because I was so selfish and drunk. That's really the bottom line, right? I could still be selfish and self-centered and immature, and I could still be all those things. But God has helped me to grow a little bit. I don't drink, and I'm growing. But for a long time, I didn't do that. I wasn't the man that I wanted to be to a lot of the girls that I was with over the years. And I'm so sorry for that. And if they're ever watching these videos, the girls that I was with, there was a few I was in long-term relationships with. I'm sorry that I made your life really like a living hell. And they stayed with me, a lot of girls, because I was so handsome and so like, they put up with me, right? If I was them, I would have ran. But they stayed for years, and a lot of them didn't deserve that. So I'm sorry. If you're ever watching this video, you know who you are. I'm sorry that I was in that. For years, I was a drinker and I put you through all that. So if I ever see you and run into you, we can talk, and I'll give you a hug if you accept it, and tell you I'm sorry. Not just on video, but if I see you, I will talk with you. Anyway, I'm just, again, thankful that the Lord didn't give up on me. You know, when you're in your life and you're living crazy like I was, you think there's, you know, what's the use, man? I wasted years being drunk and doing all that stuff. I mean, what is salvageable? But God doesn't give up, right, on fools and drunks. And He has a plan even for them. And sometimes He surprises them later in life with a beautiful wife. In my case, I think that's what He's doing. And I promise you, I don't deserve it. I really don't. I haven't been the worst guy in the world, but I haven't been the guy or the man that I could have been most of my life. You know what I mean? Only since I quit drinking the last few years as I've been able to, by the grace of God, to be a better man, better brother, better uncle, better friend, better co-worker. At work, I'm the guy that they trust to show up all the time. When I was younger, I was the guy you can never trust. They never knew if I was going to even show up for work. Now I'm the guy they call, what they can depend on. I'm thinking, it flipped. Now I'm that guy that's dependable? Really? Well, how did that happen? Jesus, right? So it's all mercy and grace, I promise you. Yeah, so I'm excited that, one, as I'm always all over the place, but I'm on the track. I hope I'm inspiring somebody who has put on a couple of pounds, probably like all of us. You know, as we come through the winter, we've gained a bunch, right? I'm looking at these videos especially, and I'm face to face with myself. I'm thinking, wow, look at those chunky cheeks. I've gained a bunch of weight, right? And I'm like, I always walk, but I need to walk more, and I need to ease up on the snacks. So I'm hoping that I inspired somebody to like put the coffee down, or whatever you start your morning with, ease up on the snacks like I'm trying to do, and start to feel better. Man, exercise, and I'm not talking about at the gym and hitting the weights and doing all that. If you're younger, great, do that. I'm talking about just walking, you know what I mean? Or just simple little exercise every day. You feel 1,000 times better. So I hope I inspired somebody to get off the couch. And as I listen to Bobby from the Berkshires talk about his challenges in finding a wife overseas, you are up, out, and going for a walk. That would be awesome. Hey, if you're doing that, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Hey, listen, I'm off the couch. I put down the Little Debbie's, and I'm going for a walk. And I'm going to commit myself to a walk every day. Nothing like crazy exercise, like, 3 hours, just a little every day. That's what I found in my life. Just a little exercise every day. And then obviously some kind of discipline with some food, not so much, right? Both of those help. So anyway, yeah, so last night, Emmy and I were talking. I tell you, every day that I talk with Emmy, I just get more attached to her, and she gets more attached to me, the things that she says, and we're starting to know each other. she speaks English, but there's still a gap. But sometimes she says things, and now I understand better, because the way her English is not, it's not that good. It's good, but it's not, so I'm starting to understand her more, and sometimes I talk too fast, and I have to slow down so she understands. Oh yeah, by the way, hi honey, if you are watching this video, hi baby, I love you. I can't wait to see you. 88 days in a wake up, honey. Yeah, so the season I'm in right now, you couldn't have told me a few months ago that I would be in this season. If you are watching this and you're a guy and it's been months, maybe even a couple years where you've been in a season where it's been just, dreading it. I get it. My encouragement always as I make these videos is if you want to take a leap of faith, take a chance, leap of faith really, find a country, get outside of, you're tired, you're dreading life, you've been dating but you haven't found anybody that wants what you want, don't have the same values that you have. I said go outside your country. If you're in the United States, wherever, go to a different culture, a different woman. I know it's a lot to take on, I always say that, but what do you got to lose? A couple months ago I was sad, dreading life, and I'm like, this is just, really, this is, I took a leap of faith finding out my friend married a girl from Thailand. I'm like, I'm gonna try this. I don't know. I have no idea what was gonna happen. I didn't think it really was gonna meet anybody. Maybe, but I mean, what are the odds, right? So if you're a guy and you're just living and you feel like you're a walking dead, take a leap of faith. Grab a dating app. I say try the Philippines. Beautiful women there, deep traditional Christian women. They're not perfect. I'm not trying to sell it like, oh, they're perfect women. No, we're all broken. But I'm saying if you're a Christian, the Philippines might be the best thing for you. Plus they speak English. But if you want to go to another country, go to another country. See if you can't find somebody that brings back that smile that you lost a long time ago. I know in my case, that's what happened. I was sad. I just was dreading life, working, buy a new car every year, have, stuff. Who cares about stuff? If you can't share it with somebody, then who cares, right? All my life, I always thought that, I was going to say all my life, a lot of people would say, we have to have a lot of money, and I always knew the answer to life, and I always knew this. The answer to life isn't money. The answer to life is love. Love in all of its forms, meaning like love of family and friends, of your wife, if you're a girl, your husband. That's the answer to life. I knew it when I was younger, that it wasn't money. Although we work hard so we can have money, but I'm saying that's not the answer. Having a lot of money. I work hard and have money in the bank, not tons, but a little bit. New car, house, dogs, and I love my dogs. But I'm saying I have all this stuff, but if you can't share it with somebody, then what's the use, right? So the Lord has built us, especially me, all of us men. It's not good that we're alone. Of course, family and friends is just so thankful for my family. I love my family, but especially me and all men and women, that we be alone. He wants us to have somebody in our lives, There are some people who are good alone. I've met people like that they can be by themselves and they're good, But that's not me. It's probably not, a lot of you. We're not built that way. We're built to have somebody in our lives. Somebody that we respect each other, love each other, are honest with each other, are attracted to each other. We have the same values. We want the same things. We care for each other. I think, let me just say this too, as the video's at like 29. As life goes on, and you've been in a lot of relationships like me, you guys probably too, you can get like jaded. You can get like, because life is hard and things happen, we get hurt. Sometimes we put walls up, and then we know we rather be with somebody, but because we don't want to get hurt, we stay by ourselves. I didn't want to ever get to that place, where I'm like, I don't want my heart to be broken. I'm tired of it getting broken. I've broken a bunch of hearts. I'm just staying out of it. I'm just going to be single. No way. I never thought that. I got to take a risk, because I know how happy that I could be if I met the right person. So if you're in that place too, where you put up walls and you're like, you don't want to get hurt, I get that place too. But listen, you don't want to stay there. Take a leap of faith, guy or girl, and start walking. Put down the snacks. Summer's coming. Drop some pounds. Make sure you're drinking water, and see if we can't meet somebody. I would say, for me, it was outside the country. I always encourage, again, guys, to go outside their country and find some girl from a different culture. It could be the difference, but I know giving up isn't the answer. I may not know a lot, I promise you. Bobby from the Berkshires here. I'm from South Boston. I may not know a lot, but I know giving up is not the answer, because I tell you, I promise you, I've done that so many times in my life. I've given up so many times and just given in to just hopelessness because of my drinking, and I was just like, there's no way out. I know that was a horrible place to be. So if you're in that place, that's not the answer of just giving up and just settling. Don't do that. That's not even living. So just a couple of months ago, I was in that season for a long time. I have a lot of things going on in my family. I lost my brother last year. My other brother's sick. I know we lose people, but when it happens, it's hard. I was ready to give up and just, I don't even know what that means, meaning like just give up on everything and just work and just be by myself. I mean, I actually entertained those thoughts because I was just so broken and not being able to meet the right girl. Life's hard. I'm like, I'm just going to stay by myself. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. Thank you, Lord. He gave me the grace to muster the strength to do something. And then I ended up going on that dating app in the Philippines, and just by the grace of God, meeting Emmy Rose, who's probably going to be the love of my life. We're probably going to have children. I can't even believe I'm saying that. So listen, if you're in that season, it's deep in that season, and you're going to give up, I know I'm kind of going off a little here, but don't give up. Don't give up. Take a step of faith. You don't even have to go outside the country. If you're tired of the dating scene and you're just tired of life is hard and you're way down and you feel like you want to give up, start with the exercise. Start with walking. Grab a bottle of water. Get up and walk every day. Your mind will be renewed and refreshed. Spend time in the Word of God if you're a Christian. That helps. This morning I was in Psalms. The Lord is my strength and my rock and my deliverer. I'm going to mull on that all day, because we are so broken on this side of heaven. And just reminding myself in the scriptures that he says, the Lord, Jesus, is my rock, my strength, and my deliverer. It's so encouraging. I feel safe and secure, right, in the arms of the Lord. So, yeah, so life is hard, but there's different seasons. Again, if you're in that season, don't give up. Take a step of faith. Go outside the country. Look for a woman in a different culture. I'm telling you, it's so amazing talking to a girl who speaks English, but our reality is it couldn't be more different. You know what I mean? And it's really cute and adorable. I have to be patient. I'm trying to listen to her, and I'm saying, honey, can you say that again? Because she'll say it in English, but it's backwards or something. And she's so cute and pretty. Like, I can't, like, I'm not impatient at all. You know what I mean? I'm at that season at the beginning where everything is totally good and nothing's, But I can't imagine being with her when I see her and we're together. I can't imagine being like impatient, or her smile just warms my heart. She's got me. I'm done, right? If you're watching, honey, love you. Okay. Yeah, she has my heart already. So, yeah, so I'm at 32, 34. I was gonna, I always try to keep the videos to about 30 minutes. Okay, so let me wrap this up in my thoughts for today. One is, go for a walk. Let's walk together. I'm gonna be doing my videos walking all over the Berkshires. You're gonna be seeing different scenery. Today we're at the track. The high school's over there. It's beautiful out here. I got a bottle of water over there. I'm walking, just getting a little breaking a little sweat. I'm not running. I'm talking about just simple exercise. Whatever you want to do. If you want to hit the gym, go. If you want to just walk, I'm saying just walk. Anything is good. So makes you feel alive again. You know what I mean? Yeah, it definitely does. So I'm excited about this. Let's walk together. As I was thinking about it last night. So if you're off the couch and you're outside walking and you listen to me talk about, I'm excited about you guys walking and I'm walking with you. Okay, that's good. And two is, I probably say this all the time. I'm just falling more in love with Emmy and her with me, and we're just so attached to each other. And I love when we get on video. Like, she'll call me, she'll text me, because she's sleeping right now. It's 11 o'clock at night. She's sleeping. She'll call me when she wakes up I'll text her. Yeah, let's see, it's 11, so she wakes up at 6. I'll text her in the morning and say, good morning, honey. And I always send her that song by Steve Harley, Good Morning, Beautiful. She loves hearing that in the morning, so I send her that. And yeah, I'm becoming more attached to her. So the more attached to her I feel, the less I feel all of the weight and anxieties of doing this. I feel like the more I am attached to her, the less I feel anxious, because I feel like it's right. You know what I mean? So life is, I was gonna say, mysterious sometimes. You never know, like, from one season to the next, where you're gonna be, what you're gonna be doing. It's definitely challenging and hard. It also can be joyous. And listen, I'm excited this morning about talking to you guys about getting out and maybe just walking. If I had to sum up this video, it would be about that. Because again, I'm face to face with myself and I see my chunky cheeks, and I've gained a few pounds. I used to be really big, like I'm saying muscular, like I worked out for years on weights. I mean, I was huge, right? But I'm done doing all that. Now I just like to walk and stuff, and I ran for years. But if I sum up this video, the encouraging thing would be, if you have got up and you said, I'm gonna go for a walk every day, let me know. That would be encouraging to me, to know that you're doing it too, and that I promise you, you'll feel better, right? Don't worry about, a lot of times, exercise, the hardest thing is just starting and trying to make up for lost time. Don't think about any of that. Just start right now and just go for a walk. Tomorrow will come and you'll do the same thing. Get up, and whenever it's convenient for you, go for a walk. Beautiful out. I don't know where you're at. Go for a walk. So thank you for walking with me. Thank you for listening to me talk about my beautiful future wife, who's in the Philippines and I'm in the Berkshires, Massachusetts. Now, who would have thought that my wife would be that far away from me? I had no idea, but it looks like that's what's going on. Listen, God bless you guys. Have a great day wherever you're at. I hope you're encouraged this morning. I'm really encouraged. I guess because I'm walking, my adrenaline's going. I'm thinking about, I'm probably going to get a lot of feedback from some people that are saying, you know what, I need to get back and exercise a little bit. I need to start walking, or whatever you like to do. Find something you like and just do it. Make it make it something that's enjoyable. Don't do something you dread. Find some exercise that you like. I love walking, so whatever you'd like to do, just do it. And I promise you feel better. And so I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments about maybe you were, look at all of us coming out of the winter months. Again, we've gained some weight. I'm looking at myself, I'm like, I've gained weight, right? And I'm like, I need to ease up on the snacks again and walk a little bit more. So yeah, all right, I'm done. I'm going on here, but listen, thank you for listening, and have a great day where you're at, and leave me comments. If you are starting to walk, leave me comments and let me know how it feels. Just getting a walk in or run or whatever you're gonna do. I promise you feel better. Let's feel better and look better as the summer comes in. We can enjoy it. It'll be nice. All right, listen, I've talked long enough. God bless you guys, and we will talk again soon.